Hi folks, and welcome back to Diablo 3, where last time we were asked to go and find the Cemetery of the Forsaken in the Weeping Hollow. Last time I said I'd heard a goblin, and we're going to find out all about what that is right now. Okay, so there's some rude dudes here, and you can see on the minimap there is a goblin directly above us. Here he is. Now, this chap is going to run away from us. We're going to chase him to the ends of the earth because he's probably got some sweet loot for us, and he's dead. In doing so, we've obviously, unfortunately, lured up quite a few things to chase us, so I'm laying down a caltrop on the floor there to slow this stuff down, and lay down some heavy fire against this fat bastard. Okay, everything's dead. We've got 17 massacre kills, and as we can see, a bunch of stuff on the floor from the goblin, which is great. We've got a chest piece which is worse, a bow which is worse, another bow which is worse, a chest piece which is worse, and another bow which is worse. So that's just the way the cookie crumbles in this game. When items drop, this woman is spewing her shit all over the floor. I think she has Ebola. That's just the way that that stuff works in this game. Is that there's a random chance of what the drops are like, and as we can see, we've got a mad kill streak here of 26 kills, which is amazing. Good stuff. This is a shrine. You find these all over the game, and by clicking on it, you can see here your attack rate is greatly increased, 2 minutes. And there's another one here straight away. You gain more experience from monsters you kill, 2 minutes. So let's not waste any more time. Let's kill this. This is a waller. Okay, so he's just put some stuff down here. I'm going to lay a caltrop, run away like the big little PU55Y that I am. Keep these guys slowed, lay down some fire, and try and stay out the range of that big explosion. All the while leveling up to level 7. Nice. Okay, and in doing so, we've got our second rune. The second rune is for Impale, which was the knife throwing one. The impact causes knockback and has a 100% chance to stun for 1.5 seconds. I doubt it's going to be better than rapid fire, but we're going to give it a go all the same. Nice. Okay. Let's have a go. Pow. We didn't really see the effect of him being stunned because he got one shot. It looks like we're doing some crazy damage at the moment. Oh yeah, look at this. We're killing everything in one hit, which is super easy mode. Okay, so at the moment what we're doing is we're just exploring the map. This is what we've explored so far. Is that New Tristram down there? Yeah, that's New Tristram down there. We went up here. I don't know where this was. That's Leoric's Passage. And now we're going off in this direction to try and find the Cemetery of the Forsaken in the Weeping Hollow, which is where we are. Okay, so let's try our stun against this guy. Okay, still one hitting these guys, which is good. And of course, as you can see, the playstyle of the Demon Hunter is sort of starting to open out a bit, in the sense that we run away and then do damage to them. We don't get up close and personal. We try to keep our distance as a kind of ranger and just do damage from a distance. Nice. Big group of rude dudes up here. Again, so I'm just using the number 1 key to put down the caltrops if I think things are going to get a little bit too close for us. There we go. They all get slowed down, and as you can see, this knife, the new ability that we got, is stunning stuff. In as you can see, if I do it, it says stunned. But to be honest, I'm not feeling, as I suspected, that it was going to be as powerful as our... oh, something's just popped out the ground here. It's a skeleton. It's probably not doing as much overall damage as our thing was, which was the rapid fire thing. Here's some more elite
bleed,
guys down
you
here.
filth!
Yeah, bleed, you filth, indeed.
Not enough hatred.
Okay. Not enough hatred. I'm going to try and, as I say, just keep my distance while doing some damage. This is still on normal mode, as you can see, top right there, which means it's basically as easy as it gets. Because we do seem to be doing enough damage, we may be able to increase the difficulty of the game, perhaps next time we reload. And in doing so, obviously, all of the creatures and stuff, they'll be the same kind of creatures, but they'll have more health, they'll do more damage, but they will give more experience, and they will also drop items more frequently. This is super spooky. There's some graves here. I can't see who died, but someone did die down there. There's our sweet looking crown, looking lovely. So on our mini-map, again, as you can see, the game has highlighted that we are going the right way. And we just continue making our way downtown, faces past.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass and I'm homebound.
All that good stuff. Search the Chancellor's altar beneath the cemetery of the Forsaken. So we can't go over here. There's a big old padlock in the way. So the earth just drops off here. Maybe it drops off into the Twisting Nether from World of Warcraft. Who knows? This guy's dead, but he had nothing on him. Okay, Defiled Crypt. Let's go down. Break these. What are these? Oh, these are ashes. It's pretty disrespectful, but we're a demon hunter, and we just don't give two Fs about the dead anymore. I am going to change back over to the rapid fire. Although that was lovely, being able to stun stuff, I like the rapid fire. Pew, pew, pew. I like being able to just, fire rapidly, which is good. I think overall it probably does a bit more damage. As I say, it's not area of effect damage. Oh, look, these guys are running away. These fiends. They're a new enemy. I don't think we've come across them before. They were pretty quick on their feet.
I need more hatred to do that.
I need more hatred to do that, apparently. So yeah, holy crap. We'll just continue exploring down here into this kind of pretty dark and gloomy area. We've got full hatred now, so let's just spray and pray and do a butt ton of damage. And look at this, we're racking up a 30 kill streak, which gives, as I said before, a nice kind of bonus amount of EXP for us.
Not enough hatred.
Okay, and then we've run out again. I'm going to run through these guys, play some caltrops, slow them all down, build up some hatred. And as I say, you can start to see the kind of... Oh, what's this? We've got an empowered shrine. This is a new one. Resource regeneration is increased and cooldowns are reduced. At the moment, I don't think we've got any spells that do have a cooldown, but resource regeneration is nice. It just means that we'll be able to spray and pray a little bit more often. Defiled Crypt, level 2. Let's go.
I have a feeling that the crown is nearby.
Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. So, if you haven't played this before, there are one of 3 different crypts you can go into, and it looks like we got pretty lucky, actually. But Mangle Moore, his name is, the horror of the crypt. He is pretty horrifying, it's got to be said. He's got spikes coming out of him, and he just did a move there where he pulled me in. We found some leather pants of the hawk. We've got some leather pants of the lion, which give us a little bit more armour. Let's put them on. We're not going to use the shield because we don't use a shield, and I believe we're using a two-handed. So, oh, we can use a two-handed crossbow and a quiver. So this increases our attack speed by 10%, and also gives us a little bit more discipline, which I think is the blue one. Yeah, it is. The helmet we got is obviously not going to be better than our legendary one. That was a pretty lucky find, and we've got some shiny new leather pants of the hawk, which give us dexterity, which, as we mentioned before, will increase our damage. So that's great. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4 slots to fill up left. That's a shoulder piece, neck piece, and 2 rings that we can put on, because we've only got 2 fingers. I'm not sure what the reason is. You can only wear 2 rings. This is a pool of reflection. It's changed our EXP bar to yellow, and it means that during that time I think we get, is it 1.5 times EXP? 25% more EXP, so that's good. Only for a certain amount of EXP. Not time, but a certain amount of EXP. Some new mobs here. These guys are summoning skeletons. If you don't kill them, they'll just continue to summon skeletons and fire these blue balls of hatred at you. Or whatever the fuck they're called, I don't actually know. So, lay down the guys that are
My hatred is too low.
Are actually summoning them, and it's all good. Again, racking up these kill streaks, which are really nice.
How satisfying.
Boom. And we're leveled up. We're level 8. Do we get anything new? Okay, active skill unlocks smoke screen. Let's have a quick look before we click on this. Okay, so this goes in the same slot as our caltrops. Vanish behind a wall of smoke, becoming momentarily invisible for 1 second. Okay, let's try it out. I have a feeling caltrops is going to be better at the moment for a bit more crowd control, but we'll see what it's like all the same. Let's click on this.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
Okay, this person's super pissed off about that. Chancellor Aemon. Oh, is that like... No, I'm thinking of Thingy Aemon. Oh, yeah. No, it's his father, isn't it? It's Hadrig Aemon's father. And he's not too happy about us bringing back this monster into the world. Let me just change something very quickly. And we're good to go. We found ourselves, presented by the Hammer and Crown, a adventuring light hand crossbow of wounding. And it's actually got more damage than our current one, 38% more damage, so pow, we've got it on. Lovely. Okay, so we found ourselves Leoric's crown, is that what it's called? I can't remember. No, the crown of the Skeleton King, and also unlocks the ability to go back to town. Use the town portal, return to New
I'm
Tristram.
returning to town.
Off we go. Nice. And we've got a very Portal-esque looking portal from that game called Portal.
Are you still there?
Hadrig, I killed your
You
dad.
found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think
And
you'd
your
make
wife.
it back alive. Ah, it needs repair. Should be no problem.
Off he goes. He's just
Let's get
smacking
to
the
work
hammer
again.
against the crown.
There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head.
That's pretty racist.
I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
Then we are allies. Each weapon you forge for me shall serve to purify these lands.
I mean, you could just go and find a new wife. We killed your last one. That'd be fun. And we got this, presented again by this. So what is this? It's a mending leather doublet? Doublet? Doublet. I'm going to say doublet of the bear.
Doublet.
And that's actually got quite a bit more more health on it. So, pow, there we go. We've got it on. And look at this. We've now got ourselves a red scarf. Good stuff. Let's talk to Hadrig Aemon. Let's talk to him about his
Tell
grandfather.
me about your grandfather, the Chancellor.
Oh, it was his grandfather
Not
we
much
killed.
to tell. I lived with my father in Chaldeum at the time.
Okay.
We heard that my grandfather stayed in Tristram until the end, trying to save lives.
Right.
Don't know if he succeeded, but there it is.
I don't think
When
he
the
did.
Skeleton King fell, my grandfather was dying from a sword wound.
Yep.
He had the crown sealed with him to keep it safe.
He didn't do very well.
Brave deed. It is good to know that there was one sane man among the mad.
Good stuff. What else have you got to talk about? Your wife
It is
that we
good to
killed.
see you back at the forge, blacksmith.
Work needs doing. No one is going to do it for me.
That's true.
That is very true. But we also need people to fight.
No, this is my trade, and I'm the best. I'll make you the weapons you need to kill every last demon you see. Deal?
Sounds like a deal to me. And this is, of course, the blacksmith. He becomes our blacksmith throughout the game, and he can make us things. We're not going to make anything at the moment, but he can make us things. Let's talk to Deckard, you crazy
How
old
might I
bastard.
use the crown to reach the Skeleton King?
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
When he is destroyed, I shall finally reach the star.
Reign of the Black King. Use the New Tristram waypoint to return to the cathedral. Okay, let's do it. Which is here. Okay, so this is where we rescued Deckard Cain, and he somehow survived this falling down. This, I think this is where the fallen star is meant to be. So let's continue on our journey and go through this ornate door, which for whatever reason, thanks to the magic of storytelling, was locked before and is now no longer locked. Fantastic. Okay. So So we're in the cathedral and we're making our way downtown.
Walking fast, faces pass, and I'm homebound.
And it'll give us a chance to use the smoke screen. So let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, when we do it, as you see, everything just kind of stops attacking us for 1 second. It's not the best.
This will be interesting.
But it is a small kind of relief as we can use it, as we did before with the caltrops.
Not enough discipline.
Oh, okay, so it uses up, by the looks of things, it uses up quite a bit more discipline than the caltrops might have done. But I guess, to some extent, this is kind of like immunity for a few seconds, in that you become invisible and nothing can see you. So as you can see, the blue bar on the right hand side of the screen, bottom right, has, you know, depleted somewhat whenever I press this. And this guy is just spewing skeletons all over the goddamn place. Let's
I need more hatred to do that.
let's kind of try and back off a little bit.
Bleed, you filth!
Yeah, indeed, bleed. I'm going to swap back to the caltrops because I like them. I think they will prove to be better. There's some more bats and a shrine. What shrine is it? It's a frenzied shrine, which was our attack speed bonus, which will be super nice with our. Look at that! Look at the speed of those arrows. Pow! We are firing them like an AK.
My hatred
in the
is too
hands
low.
of a Russian spy. Which is exactly how you want to fire an AK, like a Russian spy. Maybe I don't know if Russian spies use AKs. Maybe they do. They certainly did in GoldenEye 007 on the N64. I mean, holy shit, that was such an amazing game. Did you play that game? Oh damn, it's such a good game. I actually think I kind of like 100% completed that game. I remember, I think one of the hardest levels was Control. God damn, that was so difficult. It was one of those horrible missions where you had to try and like protect someone, Natalia, who, in my opinion, was the most attractive Bond girl. She was fine. But yeah, you had to like protect her while she was trying to do her super hacking skills, and all these sirens are going off, and all these Russian guys are coming to attack you, and yeah, it's just the worst. But
I could get accustomed
dang,
to
look
that.
at this. We've leveled up, and we found ourselves we found ourselves a chest piece that has some dexterity on it, which would be really nice actually, because that will allow us to do a little bit more extra damage. We do lose a bit of health in doing so, but we're all about that damage. And we've also unlocked our secondary skill here, Vault. So this is under hunting. Let's see, what does it say? Tumble acrobatically 35 yards. And it costs us 8 discipline. Let's see what it looks like. Pow. There we go. We can do a lovely little roll. Oh, but yeah. Holy shit. GoldenEye 007 for the N64. That's really, really good game. This door is exploding. And yeah, but the reward for if you completed that mission in good time, you unlocked. I can't remember which cheat it was, because that was the way the game worked. If you completed certain missions within the right time, or if you met the right parameters, you would unlock cheats and stuff, either for multiplayer mode or for non-progress mode when you wanted to play the actual normal missions again. I want to say it was like all weapons maybe was the reward for doing Control, and it was on like 007 difficulty, which was like really, really hard, and you had to do it in the right amount of time and stuff. It was not easy, but it was really near the end of the game. And oh, look at this, we found ourselves a belt with more than double the health that our previous one had, which is really nice. And we've also found our way through to level 3 of the cathedral. And our reward for doing that is a pool of reflection, which, as you can see now, this is a bit more clear than last time. We've got 50% of our health, of our EXP bar is now 25% faster. So we should level up pretty quickly.
Do you want more?
Maintain your incantations.
Ave Magistros, Ave Registras, Ave Leodastas, Ave Mandaxas, Ilias.
Your Majesty. I am free.
Right, okay. So, we've just
Now,
saved this guy.
back to my mission.
It is, of course, Sean Bean, who also starred in GoldenEye 007, the movie, also Game of Thrones, Season 1, and maybe some other seasons. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. He was also in Bravo 20, but he's now playing the role of a warrior in Diablo 3.
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well.
Okay, so
Tell
we
me,
found Sean
what
Bean.
brought you to this infernal place?
I must kill the Skeleton King.
Then our aims align.
Okay, so Sean Bean also wants to kill the Skeleton King, which is just as well
The
because
cultists dragged me past this glowing pit. What made it?
I will know soon.
we could always do with either a Stark, a 006, and or a SAS trained guy
Down this way.
by our
There are
side,
my weapons.
depending on which of your Sean Bean movies is your favourite.
I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order. If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
I usually prefer to be alone, but I will make an exception for a warrior like yourself.
We found a teleporter here, so we could, if we needed to, go back to town. In fact, should we do that quickly and just sell off all this crap? Yeah, let's do that really quickly. It looks like we've left Cormac, Sean Bean
dug
behind.
up some new things for you to take a
But
look
that's fine,
at.
I'm sure he'll be okay. I mean, it's not like he was trapped by a bunch of cultists beforehand, is it? No, it's nothing like that. Okay, let's go back to 3. Here he is, Sean Bean. And he's going to help us kill the Skeleton King, which is super nice. Let us hope that Sean Bean does not die in the Diablo series like he does in every other thing that Sean Bean has ever starred in. Except for maybe Bravo 20. I don't think he dies in that. But yeah, he's not got the best life expectancy of on-screen actors, it's got to be said. I would imagine when Sean Bean gets, when he reads for a new role, if he doesn't die in it, he probably just declines the offer to act in that particular movie or series. I think he enjoys dying. Maybe he's a bit of a masochist. Who knows? Only Sean Bean himself will know.
Time for that creature to die.
Okay. There's time for something to die. And Sean Bean, of course, is here to help us. I don't think it's down there. I think it's through this door. Here it is. It's the Maleficent Toothgrind, who is a teleporter. There we go, there he's teleporting all over the place. And we're going to do some rolls. You see this sweet roll to get away from this stuff? So what we can do now is, using our sweet roll, we can lay down caltrops to slow things and then roll away to get extra distance away from things.
But the will of a Templar is stronger.
Right, okay, Sean Bean's gone off on one. He's pretty pissed off with a bunch of spikes that were blocking our way, and that's good for him. We've just picked up a new belt, which has got 4 dexterity on it, so more damage, a bit more life, and also gives us 5 monster experience, which is just fantastic. Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time!